Joining us now, our political insiders Tony May, Charlie Giroux, to talk about the latest political news. And we want to begin tonight with Mitt Romney, the primary underway in Texas right now. He needs, 52 delegates before clinching the Republican nomination. This was expected, Charlie. We knew it was going to happen.
This is one of the worst. Even Tony was
We've been saying this for months now.
For months.
Channel 21.
Well, but, now what happens? Where do we go from here?
Well, now the campaign begins in earnest, as if it hadn't already. And I think you're going to see a marked demarcation between Mitt Romney and Barack Obama going forward. That's news to nobody. This election is going to be decided, Tanya, on a very slim and narrow focus of undecided voters, some of whom live in Pennsylvania. I think you're going to see a nasty campaign. I think the Obama people are going to go after Mitt Romney personally from day one right through the end of the campaign. And I think they will do everything they possibly can to shift attention away from the economy and onto other issues.
Now, just yesterday, we ran a new poll, Tony, that said more veterans support Romney than President Obama right now. How much of an effect is that going to have on the election come November?
Well, again, we've been talking here in Channel 21 about the gender gap. And if you have a gender gap where more women like Obama than men, it implies that perhaps the opposite is true, which seems to be the point of that poll that was just recently put out by the Harris people, that substantially more veterans are supporting Mitt Romney at this point, and veterans are primarily men.
All right. Does Obama have something to worry about this November with that?
Well, I think as Charlie says, this is going to be a close race, and there is this gender gap. And it's right now the advantage goes to the Republican Mitt Romney, even though we've seen Obama be a very forthright and firm and aggressive chief executive and commander-in-chief of the armed forces.
All right. Well, we'll have to see what happens. He's already in Colorado, Nevada. Texas is out of his mind right now. So.
Well, he's going to the battleground states. Yeah. He's going to the swing states. It's, the campaign's on.
Okay. Well, let's move over closer to home. We have Governor Corbett. He's going to meet with some top aides this week. Start off with you, Charlie. Tell us what this is all about.
Well, this is a relatively regular meeting. Tony's been in the governor's office. He knows how these things go. These are senior advisors to the governor that get together with him from time to time. And this has been made a bigger story, frankly, than I think it should be because of the departure of Bill Ward as his chief of staff to go on to the court in Allegheny County, and the entry and emergence of Steve Achel, the former general counsel to the governor, as his chief of staff. I think the choice of Steve Achel is a brilliant choice. I think his background and his pedigree as a strong manager and leader will serve the governor well as chief of staff. But ultimately, this is really inside baseball. Most people can't tell you who the chief of staff at the White House is.
Right, much less the state of Pennsylvania.
Exactly.
But he is drawing some criticism.
Well, I think that people are concerned. Some of his friends are concerned that he is not more popular than he is. And it is his forthright or forceful stand on no new taxes. No new taxes means also no new programs, no rewards for people for being supportive. And so he has lost support because of that rigid stand on no new taxes. You can't have it both ways. You can't say no new taxes, but lots of money. I mean, that's what got us into this deficit situation when George W. Bush was president.
We can't make everyone happy. No taxes, no program cuts.
The deficit with George Bush. Let's take a look at the deficit with Barack Obama, but we'll save that for another day.
Another day.
We'll save that another day.
We'll need some more time for that.
But the point is that every administration goes through this. There are always folks on the outside that think that they could do a better job than the folks on the inside. Harry the Hat Walker, the former manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates, once said, "Would I love to have that guy that can hit 350 with 50 homers a year and lightning speed on the bases and a cannon for an arm? Yes, I would. And if he'll come down out of the bleachers, get on the field and play,
I'll take him." All right. Tony May, Charlie Giroux, our political insiders, thank you so much for joining us as always. And you can catch our political insiders every Tuesday here on CBS 21 News at 5:30.